375 horsepower, 383 pounds-feet of torque. That's what you're getting on this new 2026 BMW X5, everyone, in the xDrive40i. Let's go ahead, dive in, not waste your guys' time at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. Just don't forget to like and subscribe. We need it and appreciate it. As well as a shout out to Roseville BMW and the Roseville Auto Mall in Roseville, California. And if you got something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us, we'll talk details later. So let's talk about the BMW X5 2026. We don't see some major differences from 2025 over to 2026. We still have the powertrain options of a 3.0 liter, 6 inline, twin power turbo paired together with the 8-speed automatic transmission in the xDrive40 or just the 40i, which is rear wheel drive. You're getting the option of that exact powertrain setup at 375 horsepower and 383 pounds-feet of torque. Now, you do have the option if you want the X5 in a plug-in hybrid, which is pushing 400 plus horsepower. You have that option. And then if you want the biggest horse in the barn, which is the M60 or the M60 competition, you're getting over 500 horsepower with that 4.4 liter twin turbocharged engine. Now, let's go ahead and talk about front ends. Front end, beautiful transformer LED headlights. I love to call those the transformers because that's what they look like. The BMW LED, great crystallized interior and high gloss black. Some hyper silver grills there, beautiful BMW corporate stapled grills. 360 camera. Dropping down, look at that sporty look on that front bumper. Active and live air vents, dropping down to the low grills, just hyper silver with the high gloss coming together. Loving that. You have active air vents for that radiator there on the passenger side. And these are active shutters down here as well as these being active shutters up here as well. Now these upper grills not just have opening shutters, but they also have illuminated front grills. That's an add-on option. Over to the passenger side. Matte black plastic wheel well trim. I probably would have liked to seen this come painted, to be honest with you. I love when my wheel well trims are painted. Beautiful, nice, soft curvature to that fender. Over to the wheels. Now, these are $800 add-on options, the 21 inches, hand-cooked 275/40 21s, and they are the Ventus's S1 Evos, so really good rubber. Suspension is the shock spring strut suspension. On the fender, lower side is going to be some bezeling or some trim work, hyper silver, high gloss. Side mirror does come automatic foldable, matte black plastic on the bottom, blind spot assist, integrated blinker lighting, and a camera integrated. Hyper silver trim going around the windows. In between the window frames, we got high gloss black. Upper roof rails, we have the hyper silver. The handle system is smart access keyless fob entry, so you can go ahead and keep that key in your pocket or purse and actually pull that or put your hands into that handle. It'll unlock and lock this vehicle. Over to the rear, this is another bah humbug moment, I have to say. Look how wide this opens up. I wish it would have opened up just a little bit wider. Again, that's preference. I'm just mentioning that because when I went to go open the door, I realized that I'm like, I want more room to come in. We got the privacy glass back here in the quarter panel area. Press that lid. We got a gas tank lid there. Over to the rear end, up top, spoiler, integrated brake light, privacy glass, and a wiper for that glass. LED lights here in the back as well, and again, just great looking tail lights. I have to say, BMW did a good job on tail lights and headlights. BMW emblem, backup camera over that BMW of Roseville license plate. X5 here on the left, xDrive40, letting you know which trim you have. Dropping down, matte black plastic scuff pad with bumper sensors going across, as well as that rear diffuser in the matte silver, matte gray, whatever you want to call it. And an exhaust tip, one on each side, and those are live or active. The reason I mention those is because a lot of times the manufacturers are stepping away from those live active tips. Now, as you guys can see, the X5 does have a split gate here in the back, and I have to say this kind of reminds me of the Range Rovers, right? We know this being a staple, and you get a tailgate with this that is electric controlled, and I have to say this is a super cool feature. Over to the cargo area. 34 cubic feet of space with the second row seat up, 72 cubic feet of space with the second row seat down. On the right hand side, we have a little cubby room. On the left hand side, we have our medic little pocket. All right, we got a 12-volt outlet, some LED lighting, and do we have anything to put down those seats? No, we don't. Those seats actually are not able to be put down by here, so you have to put them from here. That's what it looks like, okay? So another thing I want to check out is under here, do we have a spare tire? Let's go ahead and see. So no spare tire in this. We just have a little tow hitch. And that's pretty much it. What's cool about this rear mat, honestly, for that extra cargo is it has a little shock system here, so it actually pops up and stays up very nice. Now we go ahead and press that button. This actually closes electrically, and this drops electrically as well. Very nice, guys. Now that we're done talking about the powertrain options, showing you guys the exterior of this X5 X40i, let's go ahead and show you the interior. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. Now let's talk interior of the 2026 X5. This does have a premium package add on top. So what does that get you? The premium package pretty much gets you the Harman Kardon sound system, the heads-up display, and the engine start-stop on the remote, okay? So those are three things that the premium package does get for you on top of this X5 xDrive 40. Now let's go ahead and show you guys the door sill plates entering the car. Got the BMW stamped door sill plates coming over to the seats. Perforated, luxurious yet sporty seats with the perforated leather, manual extensions on the leg extensions, and electric control. These both front seats do come heated. They do not have ventilated seats on this package itself. In front, we have the ambient lighting as well as the X5 engraved into that inlay with the design, the crystallized design. We have the glossy natural wooden inlays as well as more high gloss black with the air vents. Dropping lower than that, a lockable glove compartment. Over to the infotainment screen. We left the navigation open so you guys see right off the bat how beautiful this navigation looks like. You could also mess around with your info card here on the left-hand side. We also could show you guys the apps. This is what your app screen looks like. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, built-in Alexa. We also have YouTube down here too, and Spotify. Come over to home again, and we go to the air vents. This is the way your air vents is going to look. And we could go ahead and mess around with the settings. This is what it's going to look like, and we don't want to bother you guys, so we're going to turn it back off. Dropping lower than that, let's go ahead and put this into reverse. This is what your camera system looks like. We got beautiful tech on the cameras, I have to say, and you can mess around with the angles on that bird's eye view there on the right. Put that into parking. Now going further lower, we have more air vents, sleek design, beautiful. A hard button here for your media. Here and here as well. Defrosters and a hazard. Further lower, wireless charging pad, a little bit of cubby room, cup holders, 12-volt outlet, and a USB-A plug-in. This is what your key fob looks like on the 2026 X5. Unit here, you can go ahead and control this manually as well as touch sensitive on that infotainment screen. You can go ahead and go back to map all through right here. The rotary knob does help you from left to right, up and down. A toggle switch for your reverse neutral drive, your parking brake buttons here. Different modes, sport, comfort, eco pro, and when you go ahead and switch it, it actually changes the theme of the cluster and of the infotainment screen, which is really cool. Parking sensors and a traction control right near that engine start stop button. Dual lid, opening center console. We get a USB-C plug-in in here. Up top, an electrical controlled visor with a tilt slide moonroof option. Very nice. LED true light lighting, and in front of that we have a auto dimmable rearview mirror with garage door openers. Over to the cockpit cluster display screen. Now we could go ahead and change the themes as we showed you guys, going in through modes just like that, as well as we could go ahead and mess around with your info card, your content, or your layout on that. Check that out. Really cool, right? Now you could also mess with your heads-up display that's right above that dashboard, but you can't see it in this video that it's actually shining off the front windshield. Mess around with your content, the content you want in the center of that gauge. All right, so let's put the navigation. All right, navigation there now. Now, leather wrapped steering wheel. We got the tri or quad spoke steering, however you want to call that. It's connected, so tri or spoke quad. On the right-hand side, you're going to control that, your mic control, your phone control, and control your media, as well as the knob there on the cluster. Here on the left-hand side, cruise control. Behind the leather-wrapped steering wheel, for that 8-speed automatic transmission, we have the paddle shifters on the right-hand side of the steering column. a lever there for the windshield wipers. Left-hand side is signal lights. On the left-hand side of that dashboard, we have lighting, pretty simple, straight to the point, off, auto, low beams, and then this button will actually let you mess around with the lighting from the infotainment screen. Over to the door panel, memory seating, unlock, lock button, as well as your window switches and tailgate lift button. Wooden inlay with the ambient lighting, and we have the Harman Kardon sound system here and up here as well. Now guys, we're pretty much done with the front side. Let's show you the second row seating of this X5. Now second row seating, everyone, and to put space into perspective for you guys, I'm about 6 feet 2 inches tall, so I'm a pretty tall guy. Now leg clearance is completely there in the X5. Head clearance is completely there in the X5, everyone. Now, let's go ahead and show you guys the second row seating. We have armrest dressed in leather, some cubby room on the armrest, as well as cup holders. Pick that up. We left this down to get an idea so we can show you guys what it looks like from the cabin over to the cargo mat area. Pick this up. Now we have the perforation back here on the leather seats. We do not have heated seats back here. Car seat compatibility. And in front of us, we have the hard back of the front seats with each pocket on one side. On each side, sorry. Then we get USB-C plug-in here and a USB-C plug-in on this side as well with your accessory port there. In between those two front seats, we have air vents, ways to control them are going to be these knobs. A little shelving here, and a 12-volt outlet with 2 USB-C plugins. So you get 4 USB-C plugins back here as well. Now, everyone, here's the MSRP sticker, and the total MSRP is coming in at $74,600. Hopefully this helped you guys out. You guys found this video helpful here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more car reviews and car products. Thank you, and God bless.